All righty, here for a one-on-one session with my friend down all the way south in Africa. How are you? Aslam, how are you?
I'm good, thanks, and you, Diane. It's
Good.
winter here. It's freezing cold, but we're surviving.
Now, what is freezing cold? What is it Celsius? How many degrees is it?
Celsius.
Yes.
I know you guys speak in Fahrenheit, but this week is a bit better. Last week we were in single digit Celsius,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
9, 8, 5.
It's not horrible cold like it gets here, but it's cold. So, all right, cold for you. I see you with your jacket bundled up. All right, all right. We'll keep you warm. We'll make some money. So you want to create a kind of a video series of boot camp, and then you want to integrate an offer into it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, are you looking for the offer for cash flow to cover advertising costs? Is there like an outcome for that thing that we charge for?
Yes, I do want to. I do want to make some cash flow for advertising and just to cover, overall overhead costs for some of the platforms that I'm using.
Exactly. So cover overhead. Good. Do you have a price point in mind for the second thing, the thing that you're charging for?
So I was thinking around the say $20.
Okay.
I've seen some others like $7, but I'm just not sure if I should go as low as 7.
And
I want
that's
to keep
what I was gonna say.
20.
They're very commonly $7, $27, or $37. And it really just depends on what you're offering. A lot of people have that $7 thing, and it's an ebook or a template, something that they can make once and it's done. So the $7 is just gravy or to cover advertising costs. If you feel that it's something more valuable, then you can go higher. But keep in mind, if you're specifically working in your marketplace, the higher the price, the more challenged you're going to be, just because of difference in economies. So you just have to look at it as relative. And so let's say you have a capture page for your boot camp, and the boot camp's going to be about attraction marketing.
Correct.
Okay. Are you calling it a boot camp, or what are you calling it?
Yeah. For now, yes, I have called it a boot camp.
Okay. And have you created a page for that at all, or not yet?
There is a page. It's on a different system. I can get in.
Okay, it doesn't matter. I just want to see your copy.
Okay, I'm logging in here in the background while I'm speaking to you. So the moment it loads, I'll just let you know.
So are they opting in to get that free boot camp? Okay.
Yes.
So the second page is where you should be telling them at the top, how do I get my whatever you gave me? Where is it being delivered? Am I getting it via email? Am I getting it via a link? That should be at the top. And then below it, there should be that offer. And the offer, the reason why people use these offers and they're so successful is because it's kind of like a knee jerk. Whenever somebody makes a decision to buy something or opt in to something, they're often very open to making that second decision to make a purchase. And that's just normal. If somebody buys a shirt, they'll buy a tie. If somebody buys, and so I know they're not buying something at first, but it's the equivalent of a purchase. It's a mental purchase.
Okay.
So what do you want to do for the paid product? Do you know?
That was actually why I dropped the message on your when you put up the post, because I was just in two minds. What do I offer that still has value, but I'm not giving too much away, because sometimes we do have that tendency to give out a lot of value, which is great.
Yep.
But if I want to then eventually create a higher product, a higher end product, then what do I put in there?
The thing that's most likely to sell is a done for you thing that coordinates with what they just got. So, for example, done for you posts for Facebook group, where you give them 27 posts or 30 posts to get them out of the gate. It depends on what you're selling. I mean, what you're what's in your boot camp or how you wrote the copy. So when you get set up, let me see your copy, and then I'll tell you what I think would be the best offer. But I've seen people give away or sell meditations. I've seen people sell. I see a lot of done for you though. People love done for you.
Okay.
Email letter set. Just when you set up your attraction marketing system, I don't know if you're teaching them about an autoresponder or anything. 10 done for you letters would sell.
Right. Okay, got it.
Facebook posts or social media posts would sell. We could just go spy. One of my favorite things to do is just go to a couple marketers and opt in on their pages and just look and see what they're selling.
Okay, that's an idea. Well, I have been looking at some of the, I don't know if I'm allowed to mention, but our marketing system that we use.
Mm-hmm.
I've been looking at some of what they have, and I've pretty much I've been trying to, even the boot camp, it's something that I basically took from another system.
Sure.
And I just shortened it.
Sure.
Just to get myself out of the gate. It's not the most ideal. I don't go through 5 days of videos often. People, I don't know, they just seem to get tired of it. So it's like something they want to consume immediately, get a quick result, and they want to be on their way.
The reason why the company that we work with does it over 5 days is simply because they want to record it and a bunch of people come live. So they want to record it so they can put it into a funnel. So you're just not doing it live in the first place, but they have thousands of members. So for them to do it live, it makes sense.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because maybe they get 100, 200 people to sign up for the live version, but then they get thousands of people to opt in for the recorded version. So it's just an environment to record in. It's like a double dip, I do a lot of things like right now. I could have just sat with you, but I said, well, let me just broadcast it over to my channel. And that way, if something good comes out of it, we can keep it. If not, it's just sharing and helping. It's just a double dip. Done for you is the key here, because that's what people want. They want a solution and they don't want to work, unfortunately, or they want like a head start.
Right.
A head start.
Okay.
By the way, you also can take the ebooks that are in the system and rework them. You could take one of those and rework it and just put your images in it and stuff like that.
I remember you mentioning something like that, and in that same, it was actually someone else in one of your get-togethers where you've got like multiple people,
Mm-hmm.
and there was someone that mentioned what did he call it?
PLR.
PLR, yes. And then I went and I had a look at some sites, and I found some stuff. I just couldn't figure out with some, with some of the PDFs how to make the amendments, put in the branding, and then just sort of change it.
Some of them let you and some of them don't. So just in case anybody happens to watch, it's private label rights, which means you're buying a piece of content and you're allowed to use it as your own. And some of them will sell you the piece of content, but you have to use it intact. Some of you will give it to you in raw form so that you can edit it. So it just depends. Like, for example, I'm not hiding it. Everybody knows I'm the top affiliate at MLSP. At My Lead System Pro, the giveaway books that they give the general population are not editable. If you take some of the workshops, they give you editable forms. So there are ones there that they have, like there's an attraction marketing book that you put your image on the cover and you're able to write a page in it and add to it. But the other option is you could take one of those ebooks and send it off to Fiverr and have somebody rework it for you and add you to it.
Okay.
That's
okay,
it. You own the rights to use those products. They're MLSP products. So, and you're a member. So you could do that. You could also just take the book and write it in your own words. So that's an option where you're giving away a piece, not giving away, but selling for $7 or $17, one of those books. Or you can just take one of those books and model it. But like I said, the thing that people tend to buy most often, and if you look at MLSP, some of the biggest selling things is when, like, whenever I offer a course, let's say I'm charging $300 for a course, I'm actually teaching people the science of how to do something, but you know what makes them buy it? The 20 pre-written letters or the templates or the done for you. They love that. So, and
Okay.
you can go make the stuff yourself, or you can go over to Fiverr again and have somebody make you 30 Canva templates with,
Okay.
you know, like attraction marketing statements. You could take, I don't know if you were on the training that I did where I showed people how to go into the ebooks and take words and quotes from the ebooks and turn them into graphics. You could just go through.
Stencil.
I'm sorry? Yeah,
Was it the one you were using?
that, or you could have somebody professionally do it on Canva too. You could take the quotes, extract the quotes, send them over to a person at Fiverr and have them make you like 30 graphics and then set it up so that somebody could edit it on Canva and add their name.
Okay, wonderful. Okay.
That's
a good one.
Something that people will pay $27 for, because in their mind it's $1 a piece, but you're only paying to have it done once. You'll have to extract the words. You don't even have to make up the words. Just go into the books and find the quotes you like. Or look at your own course that you just did. Maybe transcribe the course and find the quotes right out of your course. You know, when you're talking and watching a video, it's like you're assimilating one way. If you transcribe, and it's so easy to get transcriptions now, if you transcribe something and take a highlighter and go through, you'll find you said some brilliant stuff. And they're your own words from your own course. So now you sell someone for $27, 30 days worth of social media posts, right? Or if you want to bump it to 37 or 47, make it in different formats. Make it in Facebook size, story size, and Instagram size. It's the same post, just edited different, right? So now they're getting 30 days worth of content to get them out of the gate, attraction marketing content. They're your words. And you can make them static, or you can make them editable if you want to have them made as a Canva template. I don't really use Canva, but everybody does. And Canva is the easiest platform because the one that I use costs money, and Canva can be used for free at the basic level.
Okay. Okay.
So
I took on your deal. It doesn't cost me any money now, the stencil one, because there was that once-off deal you sent me. I took it.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can make them yourself. They just will look better if you have a professional make them.
Okay.
Up to you.
And I think that is something I wanted to ask you, because you know, some of the content that we get from MLSP, I mean, I really like this stuff, and you know, just the marketing material really looks awesome. So I've always wondered, you know, is that something that they've got someone sitting in an office doing, or is it also more like an outsourced thing?
No, they outsource it. If you go to Fiverr and you put in ebook creation, you're going to find tons of people that will do that you send them the information and they'll turn it into an ebook for you. Or so you could take some of their ebooks and edit them a little bit and send it over and have somebody create it with your name on it and your face on it and stuff like that. Same thing with the graphics. If you want to have, like, I do amateur graphics. I'm doing here.
Oh, by the way, I just looked at the funnel system I was using. The other day, I moved my domain over to Funnelizer. So it's obviously now disappeared. So I'll have to do it again on.
No worries. I just wanted to look at your copy to extract from your copy. That's fine. I'm just scrolling down to find one. I make like this, right? I needed something quick, like in the moment. And that's what I use Stencil for. A lot of the things I make, I'm making them off the cuff, like 3 minutes before a webinar or something. If I were creating something that I was going to use over time, over and over and over, I'd have it professionally done.
Okay.
Okay. Now, can you get started with, you know, with this type of stuff? Yeah, of course you can, because you could get started with anything. But again, as time goes by, like if you figure out that it converts, you know, like this stuff. I mean, I make it in 2 minutes. It's nothing fancy, but it doesn't look pro. And I think everybody needs to understand the difference between something that's a Facebook post that you're doing quick and something that you want to look really nice.
Okay.
So if I were creating an ebook or something, I would probably want to have it done professionally. 30 giveaway graphics depends on what you're charging. If you're charging $7 or $17, do them yourself. If you're charging $47, you probably should have them done.
Okay. Okay.
Um,
And even if you're doing so, because that was the other thing, I do believe that video just converts better because people can connect with us easier.
mhm.
So if I'm doing video, those graphics that MLSP has with, for example, they'll say this is a training on, and they've got like a little graphic with the name of it. Is that also something that's professionally done?
They have an in-house social media person.
Okay.
Like all the wake up calls and all that stuff like that, that they do have an in-house social media person that does that for them.
Okay. I'm speaking about, the graphic, like the image that would normally come up on a course.
Oh no, those Jim's a graphic designer.
Okay. Okay.
That's his professional background. So Jim is because it's funny, sometimes when I'm making something, I'm like, Jim, it looks like this, and and I'll show him a movie poster, this is that, and he'll come back and make it look amazing. And the ones that look like so like the ones that look like product boxes and stuff, that's a piece of software. So he creates the graphic and then he puts it into the software and it does that. And you could buy software like that. When they have, why don't we have the whole layout here? I guess they changed this page that I'm not aware of. I don't know. I haven't looked at this page in so long. Oh no, here, like the card and the all this stuff. This was all made in software. He created this image and then he puts it on in the software that makes it look like a book.
Okay. Okay, got you. I've just always wondered how they do that because it looks really nice. It looks really pro, especially when it's on a web page.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it is 100% a piece of. He creates the graphic, and then there's software that you can buy that has all those shapes and stuff like that. So I don't know whether he's doing that raw in Photoshop or whether he's using software. And what's really cool right now is all this type of software used to be like hundreds of dollars and only like graphic designer people had it. And nowadays there's so many options. Like I was making these really pro looking videos yesterday for one of my friends and he was just like, how are you doing that? It's software. It's all software. So just Google around. And then I also like to use, and I can give you my link, like you're already tagged to them, where you bought the stencil from. They're always offering discounted great pieces of software that do different things. You just have to watch and see what's coming out. And I always read the reviews to see if it looks good. And you also can refund, like there was one I got that I just hated and I just can't, they gave me my money back. No problem. So they're a very good company.
Okay.
So there's lots of options.
So just put in a nutshell, what I'm gonna then do is, so I'm gonna take your advice. I think I'll do a video. So I'm gonna make the upsell a video product, but as part of the video product, I'll offer a PDF one, something that can accompany the video as a done for you sort of product.
Yeah, because I'm telling you, done for you is the win.
Okay.
I love
it. Got it. That's good.
I'm with you. Okay. But the whole idea, if you're locking up, the whole idea is to get them to go, well, I need that. Like when you go to a supermarket at the cash register, they have candy and junk, all kinds of things and stuff. They put things there specifically that you'll grab when you're walking out, that you'll go, oh, let me get one of those. They put like drinks and different things by the cash register because the idea is to get you to make a knee-jerk reaction to buy more. Or fast food restaurants always offer you something. Would you like to upgrade to? Would you like to supersize? Would you like to get an apple pie with that? Would you like to? They offer you something. It's like a knee jerk. Yeah, I'll take one. So that's what this is. It's you just opted in. Congratulations. This is going to be awesome. Now, and if you want to book another session where we actually write your, work on your copy, finish what you're doing, let me see it. Because then I can help you more with it. Because it's just this whole, you just made an awesome decision. You're so brilliant. By the way, you need this too. And they buy. They buy. And obviously you want to make it something decent, because eventually you'd like to offer them something that costs more. And if you don't give them something decent at these little goodies, these little small price point, they're not going to buy your thing that costs a lot more.
Okay. Are you all about, I know you obviously promote MLSP a lot, but are you all about a lot of your own products as well? Do you do like a product launch for any of your, because your marketing tends to be very, I like it because it's not hypey. It's very like low key. It's not like, come and check out this huge thing. So, it's very different to what one sees online, because everyone else, it's like I'll give you an example. Jeff Walker product launch formula. I see a lot of similarities. Yeah, I see a lot of similarities, but then this version is like more low key, and that's like, okay, we're doing it like twice a year, and you've got this standard product that you just roll out every single year. You just repeat it over and over.
Yeah, I'm very marketplace focused versus formula focused. And by the way, Jeff Walker's killed it, and millions of people have, not millions, but thousands of people have used that formula. It works. It absolutely works. I'm not diminishing any of these formulas. What you're trying to do right now is called the tripwire, where you get them in the door and then you go, hey, buy this thing, and get that knee-jerk sale. I am very list-based. I offer workshops. I don't create a lot of products, but I need to. In fact, I recently was upset when I logged into one of my colleagues' back office and I saw how many products they have, and I don't. I tend to do workshops, and they're very personal, so I don't record them and repackage them, because I'm literally hands-on working with the students. And I don't think the customers want that sold to somebody else. It's a very intimate, in fact, somebody's watching right now that's been in some of those workshops. It's very intimate and very fun and funny. So it's not appropriate for resale a lot of times. And the reason why I do that is simply because it brings me joy, not because it's better marketing or smarter, because most people would say repurpose. And I'm a repurposer. But to me, if I can get 30, 50 students and work with them for a few weeks on whatever it may be, I get immense joy out of it. I'm a teacher. I was a teacher before I got into the industry. So I don't repackage those things. Should I create a whole bunch of $27 and $47 products about how to do XYZ? I should. It just doesn't excite me. And I'm much more about lifestyle and being happy and having fun than I am about how much money I can make. And that's not right or that's not wrong. It's just me. You're very ambitious. Would I create products if I were you? Would I utilize the business center that you have access to? Big time. Would I be, heck, for you could create a product a month, and then $27, $47 product, and just continually market those. You could have 12 products, in a year, more if you wanted to really go to work. Would I do that if I were you? I would. Should I do that? I should. Have I? No, because I've learned to make so much money easily that I kind of just do my thing. But remember, when I started, I did their thing. It's just that you couldn't create products and stuff at the time. I did the scripts, and I did the prospecting, and I did what they said, and then created my own way out of it. And I don't think everybody has the fortitude to do it the way I do it, because my way is so it requires a lot of discipline to be this undisciplined. If that makes any sense. Like, I won't chase anyone. I won't beg anybody. I generally don't use a lot of the formulas that are out in the marketplace. And it's not because they don't work. It's just that I want to be different. I want to be different. So,
Okay. Okay.
Do they work? Of course they do. And by the way, that's why I like partnering with MLSP on products and things, because they do all of that. You know, they create that page with my product, and they create the upsell, and they use those formulas. And I like being a part of it when somebody else is doing it. I just build a big fat list, connect with everybody, and then sell them stuff, whether it's my stuff, whether it's other people's stuff. And if I am going to sell my own things, I prefer to do them live because I like to lay hands on people. A lot of other people really would much rather record a product and just sell it and never really interact with the people that much. And that's just personality. I watch some leaders, and I'm in the middle, by the way. I watch some leaders and they spend all day long like working with these people. And I'm like, you know me. When do I message you all the time? No. I have a study group or this group or that group. And am I trying to rally you? I don't care what you do, honey. I know where I am, and I know I will help you. Like, you asked me a question. I'm like, great, let's get on. Right? Let's go.
That was unexpected. That was unexpected when you asked, is there anyone that needs help in the group?
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I'm just going to comment. I was very surprised when you said, let's do a video about it. So I will definitely put this funnel together, and I think I'm going to post it there, and I'll say, Diane, I'm ready to grow another one of these.
Yeah, let's go. This brings me joy. And we could do more if I can see it. If I could see what you have, we can do more. This gives me joy. Working with a person that's put something together, or like I have a client right now. She's really learning about how to speak to people. She's getting leads and they're coming to her, and she's learning how to just get people to like me. People just come to me. They don't feel scared of me because of the way I market. She's learning this process, which means that every conversation she has, she messages me. Now, this is a paid client, not just a member or something. And she messages me 2, 3, 4 conversations a day. And then today she had a conversation. It didn't go the way she wanted. And she goes, I'm really messing this up. I'm like, no, you're not. You're learning. This is wonderful. Keep bringing them. This is how you learn. So now we've had a conversation. You have an idea. So now you put it together, and then you say, hey, here it is. Let me look at it. And we get on again, and we take a look at what you have, and we maybe tweak the copy or, whatever it may be. If you never show me what you did, I will not message you and pester you and go, where's your thing? Sure. Because I'm out gathering new business every day. I'm not begging people to perform. But I'll show up for anybody who is. That's my philosophy. And yeah, maybe I don't make the most money because I don't gather people and that's why I don't like, and this is not critical, and I think it's wonderful, and I think if you have the personality to do it, you should, but a lot of MLM leaders have to just rally people all day, every day. It's just not my personality. It's just not my personality. I love people, but I just don't want to sit all day long, and when Sally is sad, I don't want to be her motivation. I want to work with people like you that are highly motivated, that need guidance and experience. That's what makes me happy. That's what makes me happy. So.
No, thanks so much. This session was very helpful. I think, let me go and execute. I'm almost done. I've done a hub page. I'm just putting the final touches. And now I'm going to build out the funnel on Funnelizer because I had it on a different system. Mm-hmm. But my videos are all on YouTube. They're ready to go. I just need to put it onto the pages now.
Yeah, and if it's not all done, but you have parts of it, if you have the copy, you can just paste it, or if you want to link to videos, I'm happy to look at them. I mean, if they're long videos, I can't watch them all, but I'll scan through them. And, you can give me pieces and parts, or you can put it all together, either way, and then we can tweak it. But you have the right concept. I have a valuable giveaway. I'm going to attract you, especially you're a part of the world. These are newer concepts. So there's a lot of people that have not learned these ideas. So for you, I think it's a wonderful opportunity to create an attraction marketing course, bring them in the door, sell them something small to get them to take out their wallet. Deliver, make sure your follow-ups is really good with your emails, whether you want to pre-write those or whether you just want to broadcast. It needs to be tight, because that's the biggest mistake people get. They generate the lead, they get them in the door, and they may even make a sale, and then they just drop them. Your money is in the longevity. It's not in that sale. It's in the longevity. I have customers that have been with me for 15 years.
Wow.
I have people that have been on my list since 2008.
Sure. Okay.
So it's the longevity and the repeat buyer. And here's something else, which isn't related to what you're working on, but it's really important for you to understand. As you gather your people, this audience, right? 20%, you've heard this before, but you may not have heard the second part of it. 20% will give you 80% of the income. Okay, 20% of the people, you're looking to identify who are the people that are really the buyers, okay? And you have to gather everybody to be able to start to sort. So then when you start to identify who are the people that really love me, that are buying, the people that are my big fans, out of the 20%, 20% of the 20% will become what I call hyper buyers, okay? They love you, they buy everything you do. Everything you do. No matter what you do, they buy everything you do. When you find those people, you treat them like gold. You treat them like gold. Because
Okay.
those people, the 20% of the 20% are the bulk of your income. And most people don't recognize that. And they're always going after more, and they're not recognizing I have this person that buys everything I sell. And it
This
is
is
on.
such a good point. It's such a good point. Because what I've been noticing, it's like on the Facebook post, whenever I put something out, look, the thing that's got me to this point where I said, now I need to put this funnel out. I built it a long time ago, and I got so busy with the MLM that I put this on the back burner.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, I'm finding that I'm developing a sort of an audience within my MLM, people that are not in my team. And I'm getting messages daily where it's like, can you help me with this? Can you help me? And I'm like, I can't help all these people on a one-on-one basis. I need to put something out that can service these people, because their upline is not giving them the help with, and I can't, because you know how it is in network marketing. If you were to start helping someone else in another lineage, sometimes they say, I want to move over to your team, and then you cross recruiting, which is bad. So I would rather help them from afar with my own product, and they can stay wherever they are in whichever lineage or whichever MLM they're in.
Yeah. And then basically over time,
Okay.
everything works out. Over time, like for example, somebody might have met me 6 years ago and said something like, oh, I want to move over to you. They can't, right? It's not ethical. But over time, this changes, or I'm doing a new project and now they can come work with me. And it's really this idea of, I'm going to be here, I have longevity, I'm going to service this community, and understanding that you're developing hyper fans, right? And what happens is the people will gravitate to wherever the leadership is. So if there's a leadership vacuum over here, they're going to gravitate to whatever guy they think, guy or girl, is providing that leadership, okay? And then it's easy to believe that they're your people and they're not. Like MLSP, people contact me every day, but they're not my people, right? And I service the community, like I did the wake up call this morning. I did the webinar last night, but they're not my people. They're not my people. And you have to keep that in mind. But 5 years from now, everything can change. I'm not going anywhere. So you develop hyper fans, and then you start to develop hyper buyers. And when you there's people that I could tell you, like if there's another offer, I know that they'll get it. Or if I do a workshop, like there's certain people that come to every workshop I do. They always, unless they're out of town or something, they come to every workshop I do. I know that they're going to come. And so when I'm planning on what I'm going to offer, I know I have so many built-in sales. And that helps me gauge whether this is a viable project or not. Because you have to make enough money to make a project viable. And it's that 20% of the 20%. And most people don't, like in MLMs, the people who have been around for years, but aren't necessarily ranking up or moving fast, but they're at that medium level rank, they tend to not pay attention to them or celebrate those people. Those people are the bedrock of the whole business. They're the bedrock of the business. And everybody's like, who's the hot shot that's going to come? The hot shot that shows up and they leave and they take people with them. The bedrock person is the gold. And people don't grasp that. They don't grasp that. So
it's definitely a different mindset. Thanks so much, Diane.
You're very welcome. Let me know what you do with it, and I'd love to see it and show me in our private group. And remember too that the Odyssey group is open to your people too. So if anybody happens to see this and you're a friend of Aslam's and you join, it's $1 and you can come and you can be in that group. Not the higher level group. The higher level group is my guys, but the other one, your folks are welcome to it if you see fit, if you think it's an appropriate environment for them.
Awesome. And will this recording be? Will this be on YouTube?
Yeah, on my YouTube channel. It's over there. If you need it at all, go grab it. Okay.
Thanks so much.
You're very, very welcome. Let me know what else I can do for you. I love seeing you're just so smart, and I see you like light up. Last piece of advice for you. If an MLM is hot and you're running and the money is flowing, definitely run. But don't neglect to build that list and that audience of your own, because a company can come and go, but an audience belongs to you. And just trust me on this after 20 years. Trust me. I watch people, they think they're the king of the world, and then something happens and like they wake up one morning and it's all gone. But when you have a list and your own stuff, nobody can take anything away from you. You just shift.
Awesome. Okay? Thanks so much for that. Appreciate it.
Very welcome. I'm glad we got a chance to get together. I've missed you.
Likewise.
We'll catch up soon. Okay? All right.
Bye.
Good one. Sure. Bye.